So a lot of people are talking about Trump's big flip when he asked the GOP to release the Epstein files after months of calling it a distraction and asking the American public to move on. So what happened? I'll tell you. Trump on Sunday night wrote on True Social, House Republicans should vote to release the Epstein files. Then in the Oval Office on Monday, Trump doubled down when asked if he wanted the files released and said he'd sign the bill if it comes to his desk.
We'll give them everything. Sure I would. Let the Senate look at it. Let anybody look at it. But don't talk about it too much because honestly, I don't want to take it away from us.
This is a rare reversal from the president because remember, last week, Trump publicly discouraged Republicans from voting for the bill and privately made calls to Republicans who were signed on to the Epstein discharge petition and tried to convince them to take their names off. So one person close to the White House told me the White House made an overall political calculation, realizing it hurt them more to object to the releasing of the files than to just roll with the writing on the wall. They also told me Trump's defensive posture hurt him here. Normally, he's a fighter on issues like this, they said. But in this case, his insistence to not release the files and to have the public just move on, as Trump says, undercut some of his good instincts, the person close to the White House said. Now, a White House official told me Trump's course correction was finalized on Air Force One Sunday night on his way back to the White House from his weekend in Florida.
They can have whatever they want. They already do. I think they have 50,000 pages already. Look, this is a Democrat hoax. This is a hoax put out by the Democrat, and a few Republicans have gone along with it because they're weak and ineffective.
Before we get too ahead of our skis here, despite Trump's renovated Epstein files public posture, legal experts interviewed by MS Now cautioned that there's a catch. Trump only encouraged House Republicans to vote for the release of the Epstein files after he directed AG Pam Bondi on Friday to open an investigation into several prominent Democratic figures' relationships with Epstein. And former U.S. Attorney Barbara McQuaid told my colleague Laura Brown Lopez that the proposed Epstein Files Transparency Act includes a carve-out for withholding documents that could jeopardize an ongoing investigation. McQuaid explained that gives AG Pam Bondi a huge exception to hide behind for withholding certain documents, possibly even documents that pertain to Trump. Now, what to watch for? We expect the House to vote on releasing the Epstein files on Tuesday afternoon, and if successful, which is likely, it then will go to the Senate for approval.